Good morning. It is Saturday, August 31st, 2024. It is 10:12 a.m. in my locale. Current temperature is 86 degrees. Better than a couple days ago. Humidity is about 60%, and it is overcast. All right, so where do we get started? Number one, let's just go right to what we're supposed to start, and then we'll go to the next thing. Our daily Zen poem. Looking for a place to settle, Cold Mountain will do just fine. Fine wind among thick pines, the closer you listen, the better the sound. Under them a man, his hair turning white, mumbling Taoist text. He's been here 10 years, unable to return, completely forgotten the way by which he came. Han Shan, no date. Unable to return, completely forgotten the way by which he came. I've been thinking about that a lot myself. All right. Number two, do our daily rune bowl. Bodhi's sleeping. He had a beautiful breakfast, so he's sleeping. Hang on. That feels like the right one. Manaz, upright. Manaz is the rune of the self. If I'm right, it's page 87. It sure is. The starting point is a self, its essence is water. Only clarity, willingness to change is effective now. A correct relationship with yourself is primary, for from it comes all possible relationships with others and the divine. Why do we want relationships with others? Remain modest. That is the oracle's counsel, and regardless of how great is your merit, be yielding and devoted and moderate, for then you have a true direction in your way of life. Maybe if you don't tell somebody what else to do and they don't tell you what to do, you can all get along, huh? Be in the world, but not of it. This is implicit, but don't be closed, narrow, or judging, but remain receptive to impulses flowing from the divine within and without, and strive to live the ordinary life in a non-ordinary way. My great sainted mother would say, be open-minded, but don't let so open-minded your brains would fall out. Remember at all times what is coming to be and passing away, and focus on which abides. Nothing less is called from you. This is a period of growth and rectification. But rectification must become core progress. You must till the field before the seed is planted, and the garden is weeded before the flower blooms. And now is not a time to seek accomplishment for your. Now is not a time to seek credit for your accomplishments or focus on results. Be content to do the work for the work's sake. This is a problem for people whose eyes are on the goal and those who have forgotten how to play and have more easily found themselves in doing the work for its own sake. This is how you get a true present. If you take the rune of the self and you cut it down around the middle, you will see the rune for joy and its mirror image. There is subtle caution here against carelessness. The dancing aerobatic energy of balancing is called for. The self is required to balance the self. Nothing in excess, and the phrase over the Temple of Delphi was, know thyself. Good answer. All right. Good information today. All right. So let's see. You got the weather. Health update. Health update. My leg is doing pretty good. Okay, I've noticed that right at the point where my foot and my ankle meet, there's kind of a tough spot, which is kind of painful sometimes. Reason is, I think it's because the iodine will flow down my leg, and that's a place that it pools, and iodine is acidic, and I'm sure that's what's doing it over there. I'll see the doctor on the 9th. Okay, we'll see what happens. I opened it yesterday and let it air out for an hour. one of those incisions is not closing properly. I'm going to bet a bippy that they're going to probably try to close it, fill it, do something else. The other one, no problem. But the first one must have been really, really deep. Okay. Other than that, feels pretty good. I torqued my knee, but now my knee seems to be better. Between the weather and everything else, I think I was just walking wrong on 2 different shoes. This part, nah, nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody. And we have all discovered the why. It's the same reason that the last time I went to the cardiologist, nobody wanted to talk about it, because it blows their entire system out of line. And then they have to go, we lied. And they can't do that. The medical community can't do that. They're complicit in the lie, the way that they're complicit in the economic lie. They're complicit. It's all the same thing. So they can't say, we lied. What I do hear a lot is, we didn't know. We were wrong. Let's move on. No, we're not moving on. You did too much damage. Now you have to pay. Drop them to the ground and make them pay. Thank you. All right. Work. We're doing okay. It's really slow right now. However, I have contacted everybody that I'm going to be working with. Seems like I'm going to have a lot of women working in the store. I'm not going to have a lot of fellas. Now, this is a real problem. This is a huge problem. I'm going to have to get the Rubik's Cube out and figure this out. A lot of women in the same room is going to be a problem. Okay. If you understand Japanese, the kanji for woman is a very beautiful kanji. It's a very beautiful piece of art. If somebody can draw it right, frame it. It's beautiful. But if you draw that kanji 3 times in a pyramid, it stands for the words noisy. Yeah, no kidding. And since I'm allergic to drama, this ain't going to go good unless I meditate for an hour every morning, right? 12 hours a day, mainly women in a store, lots of people. This is not good work for a hermit. The road is looking much more desirable every day. It's just easier to say, nope, you know what? You deal with this problem. I'm gone. Other than that, we got our health, we got our weather, we got our this. What else has been happening? Nothing. It's just been very slow here, right? The hawk that sits outside right about that direction, I hear him all the time. Now I just go out and I say hi to him until the osprey come back, and then we'll talk to the osprey. There is one osprey or 2 osprey that are still around. I see a lot, but it's the way it is. Let's see what else. Bodie, are you asleep, or would you like to say hi to everybody? Little of both. Hang on. Come here. Come here. I know. Your quiet moment of Bodhi. I love you. I don't have a whole lot more to report or a whole lot more to say. Still wrapping my wound, getting better every day. Hopefully this will be gone soon. I'm able to walk to work and walk back. He wants me to walk a mile every day. They keep saying that this might have been a DVT, And my answer is, but then how many 16-year-olds that don't have a DVT end up with the same thing and die? And again, nobody wants to answer that. So that's a little frustrating to me. I will have to go to town on the 9th. Go back to our compliance-based death dealer and have him take a look. Might as well pick up some provisions while I'm there on the way because I'm already there. And hopefully I can get more heartworm for the big guy. But that's it. There's nothing else to tell you. So short and sweet. And this is why I thought about doing a live stream, but I'm like, well, we don't have a lot to talk about. So, you know, all we can do is just avoid the mosquitoes. The sun is nice today. A couple of weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago, it was a hammer. We can just survive. Making beef jerky. It is my day off. Washed all the couch covers. I can't tell you anything else. So, from the end of the world, Bodie and I say, have a good Saturday.